First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year two together in the booth. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19 target, 19 target.
Hill brought in motion.
Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That run good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go now. 77.
Hill brought in motion. Here's Brown. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not what you want to see quarter one of week 1.
On the jump.
From the 41. Here's second and a couple.
Ready.
Now Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Here now, third and 5.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 40.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers.
First down.
An even 40 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard
And they
line.
decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Motion man is high. Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On the ground, it's Brown. Took that one outside, waiting for a cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the catcher.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Like it. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That is caught side of the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
On one, ready? Ready, shot. 180! Ready, shot.
A first down throw for Jackson. It's caught. Saquon Barkley. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Pickup of 3.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On ready?
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
180! You are ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
27 yards.
They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 35-yard
This is so much of the
line.
skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. If you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat, because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
The 27-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 2.
180!
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Third and short, Jackson. He's got room to roam. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Ray gonna return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On third down, they'll throw with Daniel. That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Hostin Loveland. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now he's just going to put this forward. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
180! 180! 180!
They'll run the toss to Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A 1-yard loss on
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
13, 13. Sit on.
On third down, Jackson. Got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
180. Sit up.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Taken down at the
Here's a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Hey. You turned it.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. It's made, right side by Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of Nas.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, report.
On play action, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jackson. Touchdown Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Velus Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. 18. Pioneer.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Let's go. Ready,
He'll run here with Brown. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
3rd and 2. Here we go. They're going to motion the tight end over here. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, let's give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Metcalf, the motion man. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
What it is? Let's go.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This one caught by Waller. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run, this is Gilliam. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This a 31-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Lightning, 18.
A gain of 19 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Send a man in motion right. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Open
score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Tampa.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
Taken down at the 33-yard
Now a timeout.
line.
Atlanta. That's their first. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Second down. Jackson. A throw left side. Taken in by Wilson. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have the chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Well, to the right flat, it is caught, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. All right, it's 3rd and 4.
It's on!
On the handoff, this was Barkley.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to have a Falcons first down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6, and it keeps the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. We're going to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Well, he changed it. You are X.
To throw is Jackson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down
and 17.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Hey, report.
3rd and long for Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
A 3-yard loss on
5 times a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. And this is a pretty good result. That kick will head out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go, set.
A carry here for Brown. And he is out of bounds at the 45. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Being uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
15.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender.
Okay, ready?
He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60. Cut 19. Cut. Ready.
Third and long. And here's Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will go all the way. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
Falcons 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
DC, ready?
A first down throw for Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
One of the things that
line.
makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
Now a give to Barkley, running right, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Right at the line of
And they've
scrimmage.
really done a nice
No gain on
job
the play.
defensively
Brings
holding
up
them in
second
check. I mean,
and 10.
ideally, you'd want your back to average around
49-yard
4
line.
yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
Gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Third down and 9.
Change it. 30. Come on. 13. You change it. Sit up. You got it. 30. Finish up. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, Daniels. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. For Loveland, the first tight end taken back in the April draft. His first touchdown in the NFL. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Bucs will up the lead to 5.
28. Falcons 23.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Sit hot! Hey, sit hot! Sit hot!
Now Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Michael Wilson.
Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time.
Brings up 3rd down
and 3rd down
7.
coming up.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Like, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Don't worry. What shot?
Jackson up top again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Jaden Daniels. 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
On the jump. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
On
the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Second down, 8 yards to go. Once again, it's Barkley. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcons first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Third and short, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's fourth down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 35, here's second down and 7.
18, tied in. Notorious 17. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
10 at the 22-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
19 touch. 70. Personal 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That one, broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
They're on the cover.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Falcons 23.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They're out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. And they bring him down by 9 till he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL, and I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game, more important than how many gross yards you run for?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield.
Cisco on the coverage.
And it'll bring up second down.
180. 180. Go. Hey.
Again, it's Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Jackson. That is intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Motion man is Hyatt. Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go. Check.
Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Rolling right. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Jackson looking to throw. That's complete on the tight end screen. Now he's loose at the 40. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack. The rookie from Georgia, Jalen Walker, paying immediate dividends with a sack in his first NFL game. Second down, Jackson. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
You change it.
They'll drop to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now a screen set up for Barkley.
Jackson's pass.
Here is second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Jackson now. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey. Hey, middle. Right on.
Here's Jackson. And he's in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
All right, so the Falcons try to add on a two-point conversion here.
For the two-point conversion.
Nice one.
Throwing Jackson. He'll swing that outside, and he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's Brown. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.